Bring it back.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Holdfast, Nations at War. So today we are in a very small naval battle. It's pretty early in the morning, so we are very limited on numbers. But I thought it would be a good time to demonstrate sort of the ship, or even the ship sailing mechanics. So we're spawned in as the French on an 8-gun schooner in this little rocky island. I'm spawned in as a marine, but I've just taken over captaincy of the boat. I've got a few crew members, although not very many compared to the British. We've got a lot more people against us, and we're going to have a go at sailing in amongst all these rocks. So you don't normally get to do that much sailing in this game, but it's only because the numbers are pretty low. One person, when they take over command of the helm, like I've done now, you can see my man, well, the man representing me, at the tiller at the rear. You go into sort of like a bird's eye view of the whole ship, and then you control it sort of just as you would expect. With W is go forwards, S is with cracked sails, and then rudder is A and D. But it's quite a laggy sort of response because it's a sailing boat, so if you want to stop it takes quite a while, and if you want to turn you have to plan your turns a little bit ahead of where you're actually intending to turn. So we're probably going to engage the British, hopefully with our cannons to the left, be that starboard or port, I do not know, as we pass through this clearing in the rock here. They've obviously got a lot more people sailing a lot more boats than we have. First rounds are out. Oh, and they're way too low. So let's see if we can have a bit more luck with our secondary cannons. Oh, the British are attempting to have a fire back at us. They've broken formation. One is coming straight at us. That was very high, whoever fired that shot. Oh, we just took a hit there in our port quarter. So we've got a schooner coming straight at us. Oh, we're starting to get some good hits on us now. Obviously better shots than our team are. So we've got an enemy ship coming straight at us. We've got a shot through their sails. So far all we've really done is shot the water. So I'm going to try and cut around this rock and then cut around the back of this larger island. I see these people are trying to sort of chase us, but I'm not really looking to actually get engaged in sort of a melee fight quite at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a bit of cover from this ship here. To my left is probably the most accurate one. It seems to be getting some good shots on me. This person coming straight at me sort of forwards is just sort of sitting stagnant at the moment. Although we're going to get some shots on me as they come around now, as they begin to turn. Trying to sort of keep the crew having a good opportunity to get shots on the enemy boat as we come round. Oof, oh, just in front. Oops, rock ahead. I don't want to do a Titanic. I have to take a bit of evasive action there. But now that is exposing us to shots. This is a good target, a better target. A little gunboat over here, look. Let's go for him. So, we're being chased by the schooner, but we've got a French ship behind us, so hopefully the enemy British ships will target him predominantly. So now let's see if we can hit this little British schooner. That was a good shot, someone got on in there. Problem is I've got to try and keep up my turn. Good shot, good shot. I'm going to completely bring her around to avoid this here rock, but try and keep sort of an opportunity because all my cannons are along the side. There's a few little swivel guns at the front, but not many. Oh, stop the turn, stop the turn, stop the turn. I overdone that slightly. Trying to create opportunities for our crew to fire down now on this little gunboat here. I'm not sure if it's too close or not. I might quickly hop off the helm, take a shot at them. Okay, they've sunk. So that went very much to plan. I think they've sunk, haven't they? Yes, they're going down. Brilliant. So, oh wow, we've got a British 8-gun ship coming up on our flank. But there's 2 of us here, so let's try and keep him in gun range as we try and make the turn. But I've got to make this turn while avoiding these rocks on my right hand side. Our friendly ship has just lost a sail. We're now predominantly shooting the enemy ship. So if we just keep circling him here like this as we go round. We're losing speed now because we're going against the weathercock, losing the wind. But we should hopefully be able to get a few shots on his rear as she runs. But we're a little short on sailors, which is just our biggest problem in this game so far. Although we are currently winning. So let's keep at this level at the moment. We're not under any direct threat from any other enemy ships. So I think the most important thing is just creating an opportunity for our sailors to continue shooting at the enemy. I could cut in now and try and cut behind this enemy ship to try and get some close rearward shots on them. I think is actually what I'm going to do. Ooh. Am I going to do that? Let's clear this rock a little bit more, and then I'm going to cut in behind the enemy ship to try and get close. But because he's now got limited turn, now I'm going to do this. Now our sailors might not like this because it's going to present an opportunity where they're not going to get a shot for a short while now. But in the long run, it's going to get us a little bit closer up at them. And hopefully, because we've got the extra sails, I'm going to be able to outmaneuver them. But we've got to try and do this without actually losing our sails in the short term, or taking too many casualties. So we're now going to expose ourselves as we go around the outside. Hopefully we can keep up a look at this. We've got both French ships hammering this English one here. Things are going quite well. And now I want to try and get around behind it and drop sails to lose speed. I've probably not dropped them early enough. So that my aim is that now we have shots on the enemy boat or ship, and yet they can't hit us back because we can just shoot them in the rear. Hopefully, if our cannon people, if our sailors can reload in time and get some nice shots off at this enemy vessel. Oh yes, right in the rear. Brilliant, brilliant. Our plan is coming together. I hope you're enjoying this sort of videos. Ooh, we're taking fire now. Deploy sails. I hope you're enjoying this sort of video. It's a little bit different from the normal sort of Holdfast videos I produce. You know, being sort of almost the more strategic element of the game, playing as the captain. It's amazing how actually I've not been shot yet. Oh wow, what a shot. So they're now completely sitting dead in the water. But we have got another couple of British boats now coming around the corner. I'm not sure if that boat is sinking yet. I think it is. Okay. So we're going to attack around to the right because we are now against the weather gauge and getting very little movement due to the wind. So I'm going to attack around to the right and try and clear, go on the right hand side of this little rocky outcrop that's in front of us and try and sort of work around this. Getting a bit harder now because we're getting so sort of outgunned. You know, they've just got double the amount of players we've got. So trying to take out any vessels is pretty hard work. Okay, so we're getting the wind back, starting to get a little bit more speed. We've got full sails. So let's present a target for the gunners as we bring her around, but also getting a bit of movement up. So there we go, the gunners have now got some targets to shoot at. And we're getting a bit of speed back up and going. I'm going to take advantage of this rock and sort of loosely try and clear this area. There's a British little gunboat behind us. We could go for him, but ultimately the problem are these 2 8-gun sloops or schooners or whatever it is we've got in front of us. Okay, so we're now going behind the islands. Getting some reasonable shots in on the enemy still. Although they're getting some good shots in on us. Currently we've still got all of our sails, which is important. As we're now going to come around and hopefully rake the rear of this enemy ship, which seems to have just sort of been abandoned here. Oh, there goes a sail. That's a big loss there for me. That's losing a lot of our speed now. So let's try and bring it around against this enemy boat here now. I'm going to drop sails for the moment, because this presents a nice target for us while they're bringing their boat around. I don't think they've got very many crewmen on there as well either at the moment. Just getting some good hits on them. I'll drop some light sails just to give me a little bit of small manoeuvring. We're going to make for this little gap here. We've got a French vessel in front of us. Okay, drop a bit more sail. It's a little bit harder now to get momentum since I've lost that main mast. We're being shot at by a friendly boat, which isn't ideal. Do you think they realise? Probably. So we'll just keep up firing. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we are now rapidly sinking. My captaincy has come to an end. Quickly deploy the lifeboats. Can't get out. No. Okay, well we've had to board some lifeboats. I am now captain of a new ship. Okay. I think we're going to have to try and take cover in some of these little light rocks around here, because we're going to be exposed to cannon fire very shortly, and that is going to be problematic, I fear, for the longevity of my life. Okay, the problem is they're going to be out to outpace us, and we're now presenting a target already. It would be kind of handy if our people would shoot back rather than sort of hiding. Let's have a change of a pace. If we can get in nice and close to this rock, it might be harder for them to get shots on us. I've got to reload. Ooh, it's getting a little bit dangerous, isn't it? Oh, good shot. We can take out the captain. Let's see if I can get close enough to... have a bit of a boarding. Come on. Swim, little man. I'm not actually... Come on. Don't... Oh, I don't want to reload. Oh, no. I got caught. I didn't need to reload. It wouldn't stop reloading. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. A little bit of a different take on Holdfast today. Doing the sailing. I thought we did fairly well, given how outnumbered we were. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.